Good morning, everybody. I just thought I would come on this Monday morning and choose one of my little journals that I keep in this little basket. Some are done, some are in process because there's still pages available. That's the only reason I'd consider them still in progress. Some have reached a point where maybe I'm done with one and I need to break what's left apart and create a new one. Hi, Stephanie. Good morning. Just having my second cup of coffee, and I'm finally feeling like I'm not going to just lose my voice to a cough. So we'll see how long this lasts. Good morning, Beth. I bet you haven't been to bed yet, girly. So let's just choose one. Let me look. This one is a lot of fun. I think I've got a couple like this. Maybe we'll do two. Yeah, I'll do two of those because one's what I would consider finished and one's still in progress because there's pages left. And I think one is actually half of the original one. So thank you. Me too. I'm not going to start with the one that's finished just yet. And when they're full like this, they kind of stand on their own. But what these are is at Walmart here, you can get these little, they call them study booklets here. Well, I said you'd stand up, but you don't want to. That's fine. But they're really for vocabulary words. So you'd put your word on it on one side and then the definition on the back. So you could challenge yourself and practice your vocabulary words with these. But this size, and I got the ruler, but I think it says on here, it's 2 1/8 by 3 5/16 or 5.4 centimeters by 8.4 centimeters. So these are not very big. It's really easy to come up with pages. Some of these are done. Some are not. So we'll just start flipping, and we may have to flip back and forth because this one seems to be in different directions. Might have to fix that so they all go the same way. All right, so this is the beginning of the book. There you go. So I do a little tiny image and then I put a quote on it. So this could be a quote book as well. Good morning, Leah. You guys are my early birds today. And I just thought I'd do a couple flips here. Just real. This was from August 1st, 2018, day 1. Use from your stash. So I guess I was doing a little challenge for myself to just use things that were in my stash and use them up, which I'm currently doing that right now. I'm trying not to buy anything until July, especially patterns and fabric. I need to use them up. Oh, I didn't read that quote, did I? Do what makes your soul shine. That one's one of my favorite ones with the dragonfly. She was a wildflower in a sea of roses. I guess I could hold them a little closer. Set yourself free. This has got a bird cage there. You can see the bird cage, and there's some birds. I have really enjoyed Janet Nash's flips. There is another one there, I think. Sometimes it's hard to tell. No, there's another one there. All right. That one says, dream big. It's hard to see that gold lettering on there. And these little pads come with little divider pieces, and I didn't do any art on those. Find joy in the little things. This is a great way to use up those sticker sheets where you only have 1 or 2 stickers left on it, make a little card and stick the sticker down. Um, some of the quotes I do have in a list. Um, I can put that list in my group because what I do is I go on Pinterest and I find all these quotes and then I create my own sticker sheets. I think that's actually the backing of that one. Kindness matters. Love those little birds. And I believe that was just a scrap of napkin. Live life in full color with plenty of sparkle. And that's got some sparkle. See the sparkle? That was just a couple pieces of painty paper, I think. And then these are blank. One of these little books can end up making you, 4 or 5 finished ones. That one says, "Oh my gourd, I love fall." Nothing can dim the light which shines from within. And this is a hand-carved stamp that I did. And these are empties. Empty. And these here are just started. They're not finished. It's like I just glued down painty paper or painted on them with leftover bits. That's got an interesting looking dendritic print on it. Cats. I've got some little cat die cuts. I should put cats walking around it. And I have a rubber stamp of paw prints. That one could be easily finished. That's cool. It's got some glitter on it. And then this one's got these fish on it and it's not finished yet. So that was one I started from. They call these Mindology, good thinking, vocabulary flashcards, game notes, ideas, flip book. This little thing would be neat to put on your purse, like Dee Dee has her post-it notes. One of these just hanging from your purse would give you a place to write an idea down really fast. So that's just another idea for Society for Idea Collectors. And then this is one that is super finished where I've added dimensional flowers and stuff, and you can see how chunky it got. So let me see, is any questions? I answered the one about quotes. Oh, that's really stinky. Janet should put them on, she can put them in my group if she wanted to, and I know everybody else would be okay with her sharing the quotes if she wanted to. That really kind of stinks for, really under 5,000? I still have my community tab, I'm pretty sure. I'll double check on that. That's really crappy of them. I'm sorry if they've done that after people work this hard to get just 1,000 and then I'm finally over 3,000 subscribers and thank you to everybody that has subscribed, but it's hard to keep them with, the algorithm just taking away people, you know. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Is Nashwa here? Hi, Nashwa. Good morning. So let me flip through this one before my voice wears out. I'll read the quote. It says, "Keep the ones that heard you when you never said a word." That one's pretty. I like these with the painty papers. This was my Little Moments in Art from June 2020. So this was not long before Scott found out he lost the job up in the upstate and we had to move back to Casey. So, yeah. Let your dreams blossom. And see, when you're using the cards they have a weird size to them. Hang on just a sec. They come as just a little ring of cards like this. In inches, it's 2 1/8 inch by 3 5/16 inch, or 5.4 centimeters by 8.4 centimeters. This is a product made in the USA, sold at Walmart at back to school time. I don't know if they still carry them because I bought these years ago. But, you could cut a card. I mean, it's a little over 2 inches by 3 inches. You could even do 2 by 3 inch cards and they would be a cute little book. It's tea time. I ought to type these up and stick them up. Always be your own kind of beautiful. Got some stars hanging there. And those were just punched out of glitter paper. I had a scrap of glitter paper. Yes, Beth is right. You could just use a deck of cards. These are smaller, but you could use a deck of cards. You could even take and cut your card. Like if you had a standard playing card, if you cut that in half, it would bring you down to about this size. I mean, the fat way, not the tall way. It would be really narrow if you cut it the tall way. Let me see if I've got a playing card handy. Uh-oh. I don't really have a standard playing card. Mine are all either way too big or way too small. If you could find some of these mini playing cards, I found these at the Goodwill bins one time, and I just scooped them up and threw them in my bag. But see, even this would be a cute little journal size for tiny quotes. See how much smaller that is? These mini playing cards are 1.5 by 2 1/4. So that would be a really cute journal, really tiny. I might do that with those. But a standard size card is a 2.5 by 3.5. So, I mean, it's pretty close to this size. But if you wanted to make them small, you could cut them. This one says, friendship starts in loving hearts. And that's got some hearts on it. There you go. I'll type these up real quick and share them. Let's see. Be a seeker of everyday magic is what that one says. I turned the autofocus off. I don't know why this camera's acting up. This one says, let today be the start of something new. And it's got some flowers on it, but the background is so busy it's hard to see the flowers. But it's okay. Sometimes just a busy background, like slap a piece of painty paper that's got lots of colors on it, and then just take and put a little gesso or white paint over it and then wipe most of the white paint away just to give yourself a place to put your quote. It works out good. Another thing about this is the reason the quote is kind of disappearing is it's not on white paper like that. If you print these off on paper and it's white, that's going to naturally pop out and you can outline it in black as well. Just some ideas. Set peace in your mind as your highest goal and organize your life around it. That was by Brian Tracy. And this, I just had painty paper, and then it looks like I had a little teeny strip of some kind of trim paper where I cut it with fancy scissors that I don't have anymore. I got rid of all of those. This was just a jelly print put down, and then I went around the circles with black and then gold, and then I put the quote on. Easy. And it says, "Be the flawed, quirky, unique, beautiful, and magical person that you are." I need to get back to doing these because they're so much fun to do. There. This one is just a gel print. No, it's not. I've got these rubber stamps that are just little tiny doilies. They came in a set of, I think, 6 from Amazon. They're just really cute. I used to have them in one of these drawers. I must have moved them. But they're just really cute little stamps. And that says, "If you seek peace, be still. If you seek wisdom, be silent. If you seek love, be yourself." Hi, Brenda. This is a quote by Lao Tzu. "New beginnings are often disguised as painful endings." How true is that? And this was painty paper, and it looks like I added groups of 3 lines here and there. That just added some interest, and then I put the quote on. If you know who said the quote, it's always good to keep their name attached to it so that you'll remember who said it. Not all quotes, that you find on Pinterest have the original quoter speaker with them. That got a little smushed. Find joy in the little things. I really like that. Can you tell I really like that quote because I've used it in both of these books in one form or another. This was a dimensional sticker set that I had that I was trying to use up. "We repeat what we don't repair." This one says, "Inner peace comes from within." I like that one. This has got leaf die cuts, and then this is a flower that I made with some of my diamond dies, flower dies that I got from them. Since I haven't seen anything from Laura Loves Lace in very many years, I worry that she passed on or something because I can't reach her anymore. But she was a representative of Diamond Dyes. She did videos for them. And so anytime they would have new dyes come out, I would see her share them. And quite frankly, I have not seen anybody share about Diamond Dyes in a long time. And they were a USA company. So I don't know if they're still going or not. I'll look it up. If they are, I'll put a link to them because I love their dyes. I have all the flower dyes because I was into flower making back then. Laura was very inspirational and enabling. All right. And then this little mermaid, she's a dye I have, and I don't remember where I got her. I think I ordered her off from Scrapbook Pal years ago. Hi, Carol. And this looks like I put some glossy accents to make it look watery, and there's glitter in there. So it kind of looks like a mermaid's cave in there, and she's sitting on a rock. And it says, "Flow with your creative spirit." And I add a little gold gel pen down in her tail to make her scales stick out better. And then this one, it looks like I must have done this one about Christmas time because these are supposed to look like 3 baubles. "Radiate joy from the inside out." Wow. Well, Beth, you know what? I think that really stinks of YouTube to take away the community tab. YouTube, that really sucks for us little guys. You need to give us back our community tabs. That stinks. That stinks really, really bad. This was a die I think one of y'all sent me years ago. It's a peacock feather because I know I don't have that die. And I wanted to use it on something that featured it. So that's why that's there. And the quote for that says, "Life is too short to choose anything that doesn't light a fire inside you." I have some more of these the little dimensional gems. See how they stick up? Um, if you can dream it, you can do it, it says. And Carol says she still sees my community tab. Well, I'll look at it when I get off from here. Oh, I drew her and the people in the background. We were doing faces for something, but I drew her and it said, "Authenticity, the courage to be yourself." And this was just a variety of greens. So if you've got painty papers and you've got some scraps, if you just grab like 3 of them that kind of go together, slap them down, maybe add some rubber stamping, a couple places, and put a quote on it. You've done a page. It's okay, Beth. We'll figure it out. Um, this was a face Mary did, and it was on an envelope. I think this is one of her eraser stamps, and she stamped it on an envelope and then I cut it out. And then that's a bit of that book paper that Lisa sent me that was super fragile. It's like you have to put the glue down and barely touch the paper and get it in the glue and then walk away for a while because it tears so easy. A sweet friendship refreshes the soul. We're almost to the end of this book. This was just a piece of painty paper, couple different varieties layered up. Then I added a flower. If not now, when? I like that quote too. And then this one, I just seem to have gone nuts with some flowers. Apparently, I wanted to use them up. And then I added some little flat back pearls. And it says, "Let your dreams be your wings." I'll type these up and put them in a document. I'm sorry. Did I roll my eyes out loud? And I put googly eyes on them. And that was just somebody's envelope. One of y'all did the background for me on that one. And this one says, okay, let's do this. And I just made the flowers up with strips of paper and hand cut wings and then punched out hearts. And the last one says, "Don't be pushed around by the fears in your mind. Be led by the dreams in your heart." And this one was a lot of fun. These are just leftover strips from another project. And they're all different colors and everything. But because I had the multiple colored background, they just looked so cool. Just lined up on there. And then I glued a place to put the quote down. And that was it. So even the little bits, even tiny strips lined up like that, looks cool. So that was my little journals that I was going to share this morning, and I've about done myself in as far as my voice. So I will leave you guys with that. Let me see. I just got notification that I'm live. Okay. Beth was wondering if Carol could get into it. Thank you, guys. All right, I'm going to go enjoy this coffee. I'm hoping to do a short little video each day this week. And then on Wednesday, I will be on at noon, provided my voice hangs in there. Oh, good morning, Mina. Mina, you should watch your mailbox probably today or tomorrow. Your basket should arrive. All right, guys, I'm going to let you go. Yeah, I'm getting there, Beth. I'm getting there. This has been one rough bug. Let me tell you, Scott ended up with bronchitis. I didn't go back to the doctor, but I fear I was close to bronchitis, but it didn't get as solid in my lungs as it did with Scott. So I am feeling 100% better than I was 2 days ago. All right, guys, have a great one. Bye.